Packers at Falcons. Falcons are 1.5 point favorites. 40.5 is the over on this game. A little bit interesting. I think the Packers will kind of come down to earth a little bit. They week one they played a Bears team that I
It's
think will.
horrible. They are horrible.
Well,
They're
we're gonna
horrible.
get to them. I think they'll be a solid team. I think that week one, it's kind of expected. Their defense had what, like at least three or four starters, new starters, I
They were
believe.
pathetic. They looked
Yeah, I mean
pathetic.
they were all over the place, and it's gonna take time. It's chemistry. Now the way that preseason works, you're not playing with starters. Like
Right.
most of the time, you're not
Right.
playing with these guys to learn. So I'll give them 3 weeks before I start to worry at least a little bit. So I think the Packers will fall down to earth a little bit more. They should have Christian Watson back, which will be a help. But I'm not really too confident on who I think is going to win this game. If I had to pick, I will go Packers. I think the Packers will win. But a pick I like here is I think 40.5. I think the over here. Two teams. I like the Packers defense a lot,
Hmm.
but the
Hmm.
Falcons just have a lot of youth and a lot
Yeah.
of speed.
Hmm.
Their running game is dangerous. Their running backs out of the backfield is dangerous. Kyle Pitts and Drake London need to get more targets, but if they get going, they're going to be dangerous. I think this it's a lot of points, a possibility for points here. Falcons defense, I do not love. So the Packers are going to put up some points. 40.5, I think, is low. I'll take the over, and I think the Packers are going to win, but I'm not too confident on that, to be honest.
Yeah. I think this game comes down to. I know that Jones was questionable earlier today. I don't know if they have confirmed. Do you know if they've confirmed whether or not he's going to
Uh,
play?
I haven't seen anything that he's not going to play, so I'd say he's trending
Okay.
towards playing.
If Aaron Jones plays, I'll take the Packers. If he's out, I'm going with the Falcons. I think that's too much to ask of Jordan Love, who's only in his third start. He started a game last year.
No,
Um,
I think last week was his first career start.
okay,
Actually,
so
yeah,
then in
it's a
his
lot of
second
pressure.
start, playing without two of your outside of yourself, the two most important players on your offense, maybe Bakhtiari as well. Um, but having to play without Jones or Christian Watson, that's just a disaster scenario for any guy who's in his second start when those are easily your two best weapons. I know that some of their other guys were very impressive, but Watson and Jones are the guys on that team, and I honestly think AJ Dillon blows. I think he sucks at football. Um, so yeah, if Aaron Jones isn't available, I'm not going to take the Packers because AJ Dillon he's not it. He sucks.
He's never done much for my fantasy
No,
team,
he
so I'd
blows,
have
and
to
it's
agree.
it's like for the last 5 years. I feel like this guy's been in the league since 1985 because every year it's like, oh, upside player for fantasy AJ Dillon. All right, he got 500 yards the whole season. Like what the fuck? He sucks. But yeah, I don't like
No,
AJ
you're
Dillon.
right.
I think he can be fine in spurts, but yeah, I think that there's a lot more upside than actual production with AJ Dillon. I don't think he's very good.
Yeah. Um, Up to this next game,